Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Jen and I'm a self-taught nail enthusiast. And in today's video, this is part 1 of my Halloween Hocus Pocus themed nail. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I created none other than the book. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then hop on your broomsticks and let's get started. Okay, so I'm using some colors from this Savvyland fall collection. I'm using RD07, which is cinnamon pink, which is, if I can get it out of this bottle, it's like a light nude shade. And then I have RD03, which is rose red, which is just like a darker brown shade. So I think I'm going to start with this darker shade. And Femi suggested using alcohol. I might try to use this 6-in-1 as some slip solution mixed with, sorry, she didn't say alcohol, she said nail polish remover. So I might try to use the gel and the nail polish remover, and alcohol maybe. So I have base coat on and I'm just gonna cover my nail. And this one, I've never worked with Savvyland before, so I don't know how their poly gels are. I'm hoping it cooperates with me because I have a really intricate design that I want to create on this finger and I hope that it works. So I'm just going to start patting this out just on like an average layer, not too thick, not too thin. I do want some dimension to it. I want to kind of try to make this like a 3D nail. So I'm hoping this is going to work. This one might be a little too dark, but that's all right. So I saw someone do this on YouTube and I will put their name down below or on screen. They did it with acrylic. They created the book with acrylic. It looked fantastic. So I'm kind of using that and like a reference photo of the book itself as, my guide here. It's not going to be like 100% accurate by any means. I'm kind of going off memory, kind of going off the photos, and kind of just winging it at the same time. So hopefully you guys enjoy this style of video. I hope you enjoy this look as well because I'm really putting like my whole heart and soul into this. I knew I wanted to do this. I knew I wanted it to be like my big Halloween shebang. So I really hope it turns out the way that I want it to. Okay, here's a little reset. I did the thumb and now I'm starting over. So I've basically just filed it down to like the raw brown. I kind of did something different, wasn't happy with it, so that's why there's some paint there, but we're going to cover that up anyways. I'm just going to use some of this McCart glue. I really like this stuff actually. It's really great at adhering crystals and other gems and sorts of things. Just going to lay that there, and then I have just a little regular crystal here that I'm going to put on top of that, and that's what I'm going to decorate to be the eyeball on the book. Because if we know anything, it wouldn't be the book if it didn't have a big old juicy eyeball sitting over here. So I'm just going to cure that, and then I will come back and show you guys how I'm going to paint this whole thing and bring it all together. Alright, so I've just laid out a few different things. I'm just going to go and paint the eyeball white. I just feel like I want the eyeball to be a little 3D and the rest of it more painted. I tried to do more of like a 3D look. It was cool looking, don't get me wrong, but it didn't go with like the rest of the nails and the way that I want those to look. So I took it off. It was very cool and I was pretty impressed with myself, but if it doesn't match the rest of the nails, then what's the point? I just want to clean up a little bit around here. And then I will flash cure this. This green is the green from the September box. It's the color changing one that goes from like green to yellow. And it's like the perfect creepy like greenish yellow color for his eye. So, okay. Flash cure that. And then a little bit of black for the pupil. And I already think this looks like 10 times better. I think I have a dotting tool. That might be a little easier for me. These are all the brushes too, if I didn't mention that. These are all the brushes that came in the October box. Oh, yes, sir. I think I'm going to use my dotting tool to try to get some of this glue and just put it around here so I can put this ring that I got around the eye. And And obviously, like, some of these colors that I use are not going to be like 100% accurate. I'm doing the best I can to find things that look decently well, at least represent the likeness of the film. I hope this works. I used polygel before, but it was just way too goopy and thick, and the ring kind of got lost in the polygels. So you'll live and you learn. This is why sometimes you have to practice things before you go fully in. I just wish it wasn't Thursday because I really want this to come out either Saturday or Sunday, which would be, you know, All Hallows Eve as my like last shebang nail look for Halloween. If you guys are interested in the vampire look that I did, that is up on my channel now and you can watch it, so I'll link it up above. I actually really like the way this vampire nail look turned out. Now, these are also from Macart, and I have to say I really appreciate the fact that they're already pre-bent, it seems like, so it does fit the nail nicely. You just have to get the curve kind of going the right way. I think that looks wonderful, little Mr. BOOOOK. All right, I'm gonna cure that fully, and I'm gonna kind of just, I laid out some more colors on here. I might need to dip into some more. Like I said, I've got like 1,000 nail polishes sitting on my desk right now. So I just want to make this look so cool. Yes, yes, and more yes. Look at how that changed colors. It's so creepy. All right, so I'm just gonna start drawing the line work for the scars on here. I think I might just do this, like bang it out. You know what I mean? So here we go. Best part about drawing scars, your hands can be as shaky as you want because they don't need to look perfect. I'm just kind of like going around the darker brown with this lighter brown to kind of just add like a little bit of dimension to the scar. I don't know if it's really picking up on camera, but I just want to add a little bit of black in here. Just to kind of bring out the scar. My next decision is, do I want to like leave him matte or do I want to make him shiny? I don't know. I feel like I tried to put a matte top coat on yesterday and it lost like all of the dimension that I had added, but we'll see. Okay, now time for the actual stitches that go across. I'm using this metallic gold. You look fantastic, Mr. Book. Do I know if he was a man or not? I don't know, but he's made from skin, I know that much. That's why he's all stitched together. Blah, blah, blah. Please let me know down below if A, you have ever seen this movie, or B, you have no idea what this movie is, because I find that fascinating. I mean, obviously, I'm sure there are plenty of people in other countries that have never maybe seen of this movie or heard this movie before. Like, my husband had never heard of this movie before. He had no idea what I was talking about when I said I was going to do a Hocus Pocus look. And I was like, this is like the most iconic Halloween movie ever. What do you mean you've never heard of this movie before? But, you know, it actually wasn't an iconic movie. It actually failed horribly in the box offices. And it just sort of got like a cult following. And that's why it became such a big movie. But apparently it did like really bad. Okay. I think I love it. I think I'm liking this much better than what I had before. So, you know what? Just because something doesn't work out, you don't give up on it. You just try to improve it. That's all. All right, I'm going to cure this, and then I'm going to decide what I want to do. I kind of like the way it looks right now, to be honest with you, where there's like, it's kind of matte but shiny at the same time. I don't hate the way that it looks, so I might keep him this way. He looks a little more creepy, to be honest with you. All right, guys, here is the final look of Mr. Book. Do I know if he's a man or not? I'm not really sure. I think he's made from like cut up skin. But either way, I think this turned out better than expected. It did take a couple tries to get here, but I absolutely love the way it looks. I think it totally embodies the book from the movie, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope that before you leave, you will be sure and subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hit that little bell notification button so you never miss a Manny with me. Bye, guys!